Hey, it's Trixie. Welcome to the underground. Did you miss me? I had to take a vacation from work, from life, from everything. This has been the summer from hell, but I'm getting through it. And I went to visit my sister. Thank God I was in a separate camper because it was like they were renovating. Her husband is a contractor. He's been doing additions and all kinds of stuff, and it was crazy. And there were two dogs. One was like a horse, two cats, and a 12-year-old, my niece, my terrorist niece. Okay. It's off in the boondocks, like an hour away from Montreal on Lake Champlain. Very nice. So I got to get up every day, get out of the camper, air conditioned, shower, love it. Walk across the street on the boat. 6 days. I did not want to come back. Why did I come back? I don't know. I can see why people retire. But, I get packages delivered all the time, so I have to pay for them. So I go to the store. I'm like begging her. She didn't want to leave the house. She was like Jack Nicholson in The Shining. You mean just leave the hotel? So we go to Hannaford's. I don't think we even have that here. Anyway, we go in there, and I have to, I don't know. When I go away, I was grabbing pints of ice cream. Oh, and, Cheetos and all kinds of cheesy stuff. So my sister goes in because I put him in a camper and she's in there cleaning because I'm not going to clean. Anyway, so she says, all that food you got, the junk food. So she tells me the next morning she couldn't sleep because I bought all that food, the junk food. She couldn't sleep. I slept fine. I don't understand. It bothers her. She's the opposite of me. She eats like blueberries and nuts. I don't know. I'd rather like die at age 60. I already made it. Anyway, I'd rather eat what I want and be okay. So in the morning, all of a sudden she breaks out she's like got this voice going, breathe. It's like breathing exercise. And she's like this, like to calm her down. Breathe. I'm sorry, but if some voice said that to me, I would jump out the window. So yeah, I can't be calm. I'm not calm. I don't mind not being calm. That's just me. So my niece isn't allowed to eat gluten. I mean, she suffers, the husband suffers, they're all in good shape, and they eat right. And I'm like an outlier. So they don't let the kid eat any kind of like M&Ms or anything fun. So what happens? I bought muffins, normal Thomas's English muffins. I got them for 1 day or 2 days, and then I had like 8 of them. She ate 8 of my muffins. I had no muffins. In the dead of night, because she stays up till 5 a.m., she ate my muffins. And she was showing me, she does these like chin lifts. Me and my sister couldn't. I lifted my feet off, but I couldn't lift my heavy body up there. Are you kidding me? She was like 80 pounds going up like this. I was like, wow. So I said, okay, go across the beam of the house. So she's like, Ma, give me some gloves. She's putting on these latex gloves and she's trying to cross the beam. My sister comes out screaming, Peter! And he's like, I can't vouch for that. I didn't do that work. Like thinking she's going to drop. She's like 80 pounds soaking wet. So I don't know. I mean, it was still a lot of fun in the sun on the boat. We went tubing or rafting. I kayaked for the first time in my life. I didn't drown. We got caught in a current, but I just stopped. She's like, stop paddling. So she got us out. I don't know what I'm doing. We stayed close to shore. I was fine. I wasn't scared for 1 minute. I could have done it every day. That is a good life. I can see why people are like, good morning. Good morning. Okay. According to CNN.com, the world's oldest person turned 117. My sister wants to live to 120. I do not. I'm thinking maybe 80. How good am I going to look in 20 years? Look at me now. I don't understand. Ethel Caterham. Did you see her face? She looks like she wants to die. She looks very unhappy. I'm sorry, but like 117, that's like enough. Like, what can you do, for crying out loud? What can you do at 117 years old? If I still have my brain and my health, then probably I still fight for my life. But I just not sure. According to NBC News, Trump's new midterm message, pretend I'm on the ballot. Yes, that's why you're going to lose. We're all pretending you're on the ballot. We're all looking at the $10 for gas. Are you kidding me or what? People are so miserable. Come back to work to all these miserable people in Western Mass. It's like this lady, I go up to her. And she didn't really, I just was like, oh, quick question. You're disturbing me. Yes, I can see you're very severely disturbed. I said, listen, I'm trying to be nice. And believe me, on the meds I'm on, I want to kill people. I'm Ted Bundy. And I said, listen, I work here. And this is what they want me to do. I said, go do your thing. All right? And she shut up. Her husband smiled at me like, yeah, I'm glad you told her off. Donald Trump left Marco Rubio and the press, of course, because he loves the press, on his plane due to credible threat from Iran. They wanted to kill him. Shoulder to air missiles. They put him on the little catering truck on the plane. And I don't know. He's got some new woman named Natalie. Everybody's talking about her. I don't really care what he's got going on. I don't care if she sleeps with him. It doesn't bother me. Who cares? He did what the Secret Service told him. He's still alive. I don't want the guy to die. I mean, I get why people want that because of Iran, what he's doing to Iran. But I really don't want him to kill a U.S. president, no matter if I like him or not. No. Do you think I want him to become a saint? Forget it. So he's now building a helipad. Did you see him? He's like, oh, yeah, we can have drinks before you go to the ballroom. John Roberts just said, yeah, gave the green light to go continue the ball. Well, they can't leave it like it is. He demolished the whole White House. So he's got gold coins on the granite. He's throwing them on the granite, signing a slab engraved in his name. He's really in reality, isn't he? Just like his supporters. Yeah, 900 million U.S. taxpayer dollars. Love it. For the helipad. They can come for drinks. I mean, this is this is the way I'm sorry, but this is the way billionaires think. Ivanka and Jared making all the money and Donald Trump Jr. making all the money and the rest of the people that I talk to every day can't afford their groceries. That's the way it is. Don't you love it? According to people.com, WSB TV. Okay, good. Jesse Davis from Georgia ran over a jogger in a parking lot. I don't know. She said good morning to him. The guy went nuts. Really? So the guy's 21 years old. What are you mad at 21? At 21, I was having a blast. I still look good. My flat stomach. I worked 4 jobs, of course. But can you imagine you're that angry? And believe me, because I see it at work where I just say, quick question, and people want to take my head off. I don't understand. I mean, instead of hitting her, he hit a parked car and a pole. You ruined your life over someone saying good morning. How dumb are you, kid? That's pretty stupid. He's being held on $5,720. Where did you come up with that? According to jail records, $5,720. That's kind of like he tried to kill somebody. $5,000? Really? Oh, so his parents will probably bail him out. Attempted murder. Lovely. Somber gave an interview to Variety and talked about how his relationship to food, quote, it's been a lifetime struggle. Yeah, I eat. I eat a lot. He doesn't eat. He's like a tall twig. His song, My Body Isn't Ready, he's pretty good. I think he's pretty good. He just said he has to force himself to eat in order to make it through, to have the energy. I can see that. He's a waif. Force yourself to eat? Obviously, he eats to live. And I live to eat. I wake up in the morning saying, what am I going to eat for dinner? Actually, no. The night before. What am I going to eat tomorrow? Oh, I don't know. I just think he looks like he's going to blow over from a gust of wind. 3 years after Scandival, Vanderpump Rules, Tom Tom's up for sale. Yeah, they just can't make anything out of, they're going to go back to where they were before this whole started. What's that song? A fool and his money go separate ways. Jackie the bald eagle died. They're threatening the people that worked on her. Can you believe this? They tried to save her. They give her a blood transfusion and everything. Who mourns her now? Not Shadow. Shadow already placed her. He's got another girlfriend in the nest. Boy, men move on quickly. Really quickly. I just think, it's very sad. I didn't cry over it, but, I just felt bad they couldn't save her. We can't. Even with modern medicine, some people just die, right? Some animals die. They tried to save her. Lindsay Clancy. The murder trial in Massachusetts. Do you guys know about this? She strangled her 3 young kids. Makes me think of Susan Smith. Then she jumped out the window and paralyzed herself. Her mother-in-law testified in her defense, saying she was something was wrong. And then the prosecutor, because they're cold as ice. Did she ask you to take the kids for a night? Oh, really? Do you think a night's going to work? This is what I got to say to men, and I'm not talking to the men that are hands-on. I'm talking to the men that just inject the woman and then go to work and don't do anything. You cannot do that. Postpartum is a real thing. Hey, I wore pink on that day, and I didn't even know what was going on, but everybody wore pink for Mental Health Day. Let me tell you something. This is real. And obviously, I don't think they're going to put her in jail. Wow. She must have been in such a bad way. First of all, I can't imagine. Like, I don't know what I would have done because I never had this happen, but I probably would have left. Here you go. Take the kids. I heard from somebody at work that the guy's already got a live-in girlfriend. Oh, guys move on very quickly. She was blaming him, but obviously, like, help a little bit, will you? You can't just leave a woman. Listen, I hear it in the stores. Those kids are like screaming. I don't think I would have the patience. I couldn't do it. And I know I couldn't do it. That's why I don't have kids. Tupac Shakur's murder trial. Keefe D's on trial. I think the guy who shot him was Orlando, his nephew. But they had a friend of Orlando Anderson talking and testifying, and it was cracking me up because they were talking about the melee at Foot Locker. And that after the melee, they had to renovate Foot Locker. It's just kind of interesting to watch this. This was 30 years ago that he got murdered. So Sean Puffy Combs and Suge Knight are on the witness list. We'll see if they let him out of jail to testify. But Keefe, the guy on trial, actually fingered, not literally fingered, but, pointed the finger at Puffy, saying, he would pay anything for a bounty on Tupac's head. So, he might have to plead the fifth. So basically they're saying he facilitated the shooting of Tupac Shakur, according to an audio interview with police. I mean, we'll see what happens. He's got his hands in everything, doesn't he? Democratic U.S. Senate candidate for Maine. This is the guy they picked. Troy Jackson and his longtime girlfriend, Lane Pelletier. Or Lane or Lana. I can't read my writing, sorry. They have the same great-grandparents. They're related. Second cousins. And they have 2 kids. According to genealogical records reported the Maine Wire, they have been together since high school. Well, they can't stop now. Okay, if that were me and I found that out, I would be having sex with the woman and then thinking, my cousin. Whew, that's tough. Well, I guess at least it's not first. At least it's not first cousin. It's legal in Maine to marry your cousin? I don't know. I mean, we're struggling to find good Democratic candidates. Yeah. According to The Guardian, Taylor Swift songs have been taken down from White House Trump social media posts. They love abusing her. Doesn't work. We still love her. Their efforts to mock her have backfired. They used her song August. I love that song. I just got it. For a video of Melania watching fireworks. That's in the 4th of July. Okay. With the caption, I'm sure Taylor Swift is going to be super excited. We used her song. What losers. She hasn't commented because she's above it. She's above it. She's better than you. Rage bait. I mean, pathetic. According to The Guardian, this 15-foot python named Jodie Foster, they named the snake Jodie Foster, had a tumor removed after her cancer returned. I didn't know they did this stuff on a snake. We got to save this python's life. Unbelievable. At the Chester Zoo, I guess it was in her jaw. It came back. I don't know. She survived cancer. She's going to be okay. I guess United Healthcare didn't deny that coverage. ICE will use electric shock gloves. So they shock them and then shoot them. Lovely. Boy, they got everything, huh? Those guys with their masks, they can do whatever they want. Love it. Trump to designate the Strait of Hormuz as U.S. territory. He just says it happens. Is that right? Is that right? Is it U.S. territory? Yes, that's all he's got to do is talk and it becomes true. Oh, can he do anything right? I don't know. He didn't get the reflecting pool. He can't do the pool. I just think, I don't know what he's accomplished here. I'm trying to figure it out. How much $1 trillion of debt are we in? Is it 40 trillion now? But they can't fix healthcare or Social Security. No, because we keep paying for stuff he wants. Trump's personal attorney, this is from WSJ, Attorney General, Blanche, is trying to get convicted felons who lost their guns to be able to have them reinstated. So great. This is what we need. Felons walking around with firearms. 330,000 will be expected to apply during the first year. That's what we need, baby. Come on. More felons with guns. SpaceDaily.com. Wild Asian elephants use branches to swat fly. Oh, give me something. Since I came home from New York, I'm getting these little gnats or something. I'm trying to kill them, but I can't kill them fast enough. I'm afraid to open the windows. Anyway, They use the branches to swat the flies, and then they modify the branches. How smart are elephants? Or how smart are they? This is according to a study. That is such good problem solving abilities by the elephants. A study from Nagarhole National Park in southern India. The elephants use the branches to swat flies. One study in 2001 published in Animal Behavior. They watched elephants for over 26 hours. I would love to do that for a living. Just watch elephants. Watch 34 elephants, 33 adults. I guess they picked one kid up there. 8 used branches to swat flies. In a study in 1994 in Asian elephants in Nepal, they gave them branches that were too long or bushy. 8 out of the 13 elephants modified the branch. I guess there were a couple of dummies that didn't know what to do. Showing elephants noticed that the branch wasn't going to work. And then they said, well, how can I make this fit? And they did it. They put elephants in the category of the great apes in terms of cognitive abilities for tool use. They're smarter than most people and nicer. And nicer. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed my first show back. I love you. I'm full of energy. And I'm going on another vacation for Labor Day. Love you. See you next week.